morning and wonderful Thursday to you on top of this special occasion. Welcome to Inside Naija for CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Anyana, and as always, this show go bring to you the big things then we say they happen inside the news. And one of the big matters now, say Oga Presido Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't announce nationwide security emergency, and inside all of that, you don't make some very tough decisions them where you go need to hear about when we come back for the big stories them in the show. Also, we don't get reactions from the National Assembly, that now our Senate and our House of Representatives on top the way our government take the fight this matter of terrorism. Choose ambassador. Finally, Oga Presido don't send some names to Senate, made them for confirm them. But to take note the details and all of the breaking down of this yarnings with our sabi person, you go need to tanda gidigbam with us. Because right now front pages of newspaper next after this short break. Welcome back. This day newspaper now lead the papers today, and the first story for there our before Presido Goodluck Jonathan and others don't hang now inside Guinea-Bissau as soldiers for that side don't announce by first takeover of government where they call coup. African leaders don't come out now. You know they be go there to go observe the election and see, and now they don't hang that side. ECOWAS don't they talk say that election was peaceful and the para on top the paquet with them paquet some of the electoral officers inside Guinea-Bissau. And still inside this day on insecurity, 17 southern governors sit down, do meeting, and they don't agree. Say they go create zonal security fund. Some other small story follow that one. You go need to touchlight them. The biggest story inside the front of this day, Tinubu don't declare national security emergency and is talking tough on top crime. He don't order the army, the police, may them put more workers among them. May DSS send forest guards to go pursue terrorists from forest, and there are plenty other decisions then. But you go need to sit down there inside this day newspaper and make you foresee all of the matter where we say carry come for that side. Now, following this day newspaper this morning, now the Punch newspaper, and inside the Punch, Mamu spend the ransom money in own share on cars and sweet traveling. Now it's in DSS, the yarn be that Tinubu don't send 3 names to nominate for ambassador, give Senate, made it for touchlight and confirm them. The big story inside the Punch, all of this kidnapping matters them. Tinubu don't declare emergency as National Assembly they para against the negotiation where this government they negotiate with bandits. Senate, House of Reps say stop all this talky with bandits, and more people now see the para on top the increase for insecurity. They don't arrange a committee. We go begin now to recruit more people into our security them. ECOWAS, AU, they para against the military takeover for inside Guinea-Bissau. Still on insecurity, Tinubu don't they ask all these headsmen say may they surrender their weapons. Some things that were they missing, some things where they find don't cause quarrel between customer and Abuja shop. An accusation of $14.8 million fraud. Silva don't ask EFCC to tell them which day make you for come see them, may they for take talk the matter. All of that and more, they inside the Punch newspaper of today. The Vanguard newspaper can say Nigeria money supply don't increase to 119 trillion. And the 2 people now the key as vigilantes stop bandits from to attack one school for inside Kogi State. And for train attack, publisher Mamu been get 50 million naira from the terrorists. Now within DSS, the yarn be that. And the big gist on insecurity, Tinubu don't declare emergency and he don't tell National Assembly, say me then go back, touchlight the laws we get to do with state police. May DSS send forest guards to go pursue bandits and then different talks them. Even Senate now don't they say me then touchlight the law of weapons now so that it will allow responsible country people to begin carry gun. All of that they inside the front of the Vanguard. For the issue of say they take by force change government for inside Guinea-Bissau, our before Presido Jonathan don't hang for there. Senator Dixon say make we tell Tinubu the truth on insecurity. Lagos go remain peaceful. Now what in Sanwo-Olu they talk with that after Security Council meeting. Southern governors, traditional rulers, still they ginger the call for state police. All of that and more, they inside the Vanguard newspaper of today. The Guardian newspaper can follow, and inside the Guardian, Tinubu don't declare emergency on insecurity and they support governors on the creation of state police. Still for inside the Guardian, lawmakers now don't declare say security don't collapse for this country and they push, made them they do death punishment for kidnappers. ADC say negotiating with terrorists, say they against, no match at all with the sustaining of fight against all these Glasgow's them. DMO don't raise 1.03 trillion naira for T-bills, that's treasury bills, as market shifts to short tenor instruments. What will they talk about? The Guardian go few pieces everything for you to understand. Tinubu don't nominate Oke, Are, Dalhatu as non-career ambassadors to US, UK, and even France. Federal government don't secure fresh $500 million loan from the African Development Bank. And Dangote don't they para. On top say they say in the export of spec diesel as marketers now don't they shout on top the quality of in diesel. Enter inside the Guardian, you go see all of that and plenty others them. The Nigerian Tribune can say at last Tinubu don't begin to appoint ambassadors as he nominates Kaode Are, Aminu Dalhatu and Ayodele Oke to Senate, may therefore confirm them. For issue of Circular Road, Makinde don't cap the project at 250 million in developed areas. Okpeolo of Edo State do security meeting and he don't tight up surveillance for highways communities inside Edo State. The big story for Nigerian Tribune, Tinubu don't declare nationwide security emergency and he get plenty things the way order there, make them recruit more work for our security, make mosque, churches, where the areas where they fear attack, ask for security protection whenever they gather to worship. Still on the matter, Southern governors, traditional rulers sit down do meeting to discuss security of the South area. They don't give carry-go to do zonal security fund and they also pass vote of confidence on Tinubu. Senate now they in very tough debate on top the increase in insecurity. Now they want to turn kidnapping as a terrorist offense and they're suggesting death punishment for kidnappers. They still they do other things. They made a torchlight that one where we say they come out to soldiers before the kidnap of Kebbi school girls. All of that they for inside the Nigerian Tribune. And for issue of bringing back cocoa, or your government don't approve 3.03 billion naira for bringing back the cocoa project. All of that, Nigerian Tribune go tell you that and plenty more. The Nation newspaper can start by to say Senate don't pass a decision for country people to begin carry gun. No pull Kebbi girls out of school. That now waiting that they talk for inside the Nation as the students don't reunite with their families. Dangote Group don't sign fertilizer expansion deal. 2.2 million naira undeclared cash. Now they don't seize for airport in 6 months. Still with the essay for Dame, it make Dare, Babarisa, Najim Jimo, Owe Lakemfa, honorary fellows them. Southern governors don't do meeting, bring out the security plan we then get for the South. Emergency on security. Tinubu, they support state police and say make National Assembly go do changes in the law on top this matter. The military police, they go collect more workers among themselves. Before DSS DG, before NIA Oga, and another representative, now they don't send their name to Senate, may therefore confirm them as ambassadors. And the route, that's the way to Papiri, where they for kidnap students them. That's now one of the reports that we then do for Inside the Nation. As federal government, 50 billion naira seed fund don't show to put inside agriculture. The Nation go give you the full gist on all of that and plenty others. The Daily Trust newspaper say President Embalo of Guinea-Bissau now they don't arrest as the soldiers take by force use coup take over the government for that country. Lawmakers don't begin to shout. Say for this one when they withdraw police from VIPs, our lives they in danger. Presido don't declare emergency for insecurity. Order serious recruitment enter for police and army. The big report and reactions of Nigerians inside the front of the Daily Trust. Now say released, rescued or ransomed. Waiting that they talk about, you go need to enter that paper by yourself. Make it for use your eye, take see waiting they dear. Tinubu don't appoint before security or gas them, and there's some diplomats as ambassadors. They go dig out the dead body of a small pikin and Tifam inside Yobe. The Kebbi schoolgirls, where they don't release, don't come out now. They talk their experience of the 8 days where they spend with bandits. And police, don't they find the suspects after they discover weapons inside Zaria. Enter for Inside the Daily Trust, all of that and more. Go they wait for you. And for the sports lovers, as they wrap up the newspaper front pages, make we give you some sports with Punch Sports Extra. Ayegbeni don't they pick favorite among 95 EPL goals. Ditch not rushing Aina's return. Leeds they plan move to get Uche with £13 million. Enrique don't open door for Osimhen transfer. Chukwueze form don dey spark 23 million euros Fulham permanent deal. Adeyemi world class na cover dey yarn that one. Devils they offer Maguire new contract. Liverpool don't submit bid for Guehi. And on top our basketball matter, Nigeria now they try to avoid another World Cup heartbreak as the Tigers don't open qualifiers against Tunisia. Maresca they won Estevao on top comparison of Messi and Ronaldo. NTTF don't complain to ITTF on top World Youth Champs visa. And finally, City go get 115 charges verdict before Christmas. All of that and more now you go enjoy inside the Punch Sports Extra newspaper. And this now how we go wrap up the front pages of newspapers this morning. But make it a date to try get at least one of these papers. Open up, read the full gist, and stay informed. And again, join us tomorrow, same station, same time, for another edition of Front Pages of Newspapers. But now, stay with us, no go anywhere. Big stories them coming up next on the show.
Hello, my country people of Nigeria. It don't take small where I say you. Maybe now one of the reasons why rumors in the spread say Kebobo don't leave the media space. But you know what? Say no to fake news. Because I never get tired and I know they retire. I just change gears more and make we enjoy ourselves better. Before you don't listen to me and that voice they sweet you, the analysis they tutorial you. Now you go to watch me live on top CHRICED Radio and television. We will go to break that news analysis well for you. On top of newspaper radio, big story when they happen. Inside program what we call Inside Nigeria. You go join our well because we go break down for you, we go reason with us and you go understand the grammar well. What you need to do now to follow us on top www.CHRICEDradioandtv.com. or you can follow us on top all our social media platforms.
For you, where they join us, you still there on top CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. Inside Niger, now into the program, and you get the opportunity to enjoy this program with us live Mondays to Fridays from the 9 o'clock hour on top our YouTube and our Facebook at CHRICED Radio TV. We're also there on other social media platforms like TikTok, like Instagram, and like X, still at CHRICED Radio TV. To take enjoy the radio version of this program, just enter for our website www.CHRICEDradioandtv.com, and we'll go together to enjoy ourselves. And you also get the opportunity to yarn the color of your belly for everything we will discuss here. If you want to put mouth for waiting there for the papers, or you want to put mouth for the big tourists, them all you got to do now, enter the comment section of this live show, either for Facebook or for inside YouTube, and then you drop your comments, and we say will definitely bring them out on top of the show. You also feel reach us live on top of our WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp now 0906 891 8345. Yes, so our WhatsApp again 0906 891 8345. Just enter for that number for WhatsApp. You drop your contribution, definitely we will bring them up inside the show. Now, coming to the business of the day, make we return back inside the studio with plenty matters then we dig ground from the fact that they don't nominate at least 3 ambassadors with the mind of say more will come very soon, to the fact say our Presido don't stand up now, declare emergency on security all over the country, and come do some other resolutions then. Now the Senate, the House of Reps, and some other Nigeria people, they continue the para for how our government take the negotiate with bandits. All of this now we go take pieces inside the show. But no be me go they do am, because my oga at the top, Kola Wole Omoniyi, they here today to pieces this gist for us. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Bless, I don't turn you to security analyst because this whole week now security.
Now the work, and that is the story everywhere anyway.
True.
Everybody, in fact, children now, they know say the situation no different in the country. I've been tell you about how many of them been the fear if they go school. Some of them are writing exams now. Then they read, then they factor security into waiting, then they even do. So not even on this platform alone, even in public discourse now, you hardly discuss 5 to 3 things. We no be saying security and they top the narrative. Today, unfortunate, we are hoping that we will open new page and discuss something else when peace return to the entire country.
Amen. Now, we've been talking since ambassador. News don't bust out now. Say Oga Presido Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't nominate 3 people to use as ambassador to UK, to US, and to France. I don't know the arrangement, but these 3 countries now they say don't nominate ambassadors for. And people will nominate now Colonel Latif Kayode Are, retired, Oga Aminu Dalhatu, then Oga Ayodele Oke. Now Dalhatu don't work before as ambassador to South Korea under the late Presido Muhammadu Buhari. Oke, now former DG of NIA, our National Intelligence Agency, and I've also worked as Nigeria ambassador to Secretariat of Commonwealth of Nations inside London. And then the 3rd person, the Colonel Are, now Director General, former Director General of the State Security Service from 1999 to 2000. The Colonel Are, Director General of State Security Services from 1999 to 2007, and also worked as National Security Advisor for 2010, even an officer in the Directorate of Military Intelligence. So, what do you think about this? The idea of sending 3 names for nomination and the portfolio of these 3 people.
Yeah, if you check the portfolio, you go know say the attention of government now on top of security too. So we don't know the area and where then they send them go. But we can easily presume say maybe US go top the priority, as plenty people will not they agitate, say, okay, we need to get somebody over there. And the nomination and sending of the names is long overdue. But it's better late than never, you understand? Because if the government done the chop almost 2.5 years inside the own government and we still never get ambassadors in some of these countries, it get as it be. And getting 3 names even is also worrisome again because we should get more than this. You understand? We would like to still watch out how they go take do the distribution, where then they send these people to, and how soon can we get other ambassadors. I understand the fact say government bin dey talk say they no get enough money to the appoint, to the do all sorts of stuff like that. They go need to spend on top of them and what have you. You want to cut cost? Number of places where you can cut cost. You understand? They there. You get plenty other places where they do loud spending, where they also need to manage. You understand? But in a diplomatic role like this, you just need somebody to be talking about you. We are not asking them to go there to go and be lying in the name of say they want to save our reputation. No. No be waiting with the top with that. But if we get challenges, how the diplomatic move go fit help us out of that challenges could be part of waiting them go they discuss over there. Because if we leave it open, like I've been taught before, many informations go they troop in to those countries and there will be no control. And there will be no need for any reason for those guys to be filtering the information, whether it is reliable, genuine or not, because they are not getting it from a reliable source. And based on the antecedent of the country, they stand a better chance of saying, okay, we believe whatever we are hearing from you guys. So for diplomacy, we need this appointment as soon as possible. So we're going to watch to see where they want to mobilize these guys to. And I hope again say, okay, they will do the due diligence. Eventually, they're not going to talk, say, oh, this person is supposed to be the person where then go appoint here and there. We may still get that kind of a backlash. But the best part of it is that, okay, they have made the move right now, even though we feel like, say, the number they small. But at least it's better than nothing for now.
So at least it better pass nothing. You can also add your own contributions on top of this matter for the comment sections of this video. Now, moving to security situation updates inside the country. First of all, we wake up, yesterday inside the news and everything to hear say two parents of the children we then kidnap for inside St. Mary Catholic Primary and Secondary School don't die. Now, they mentioned the father, the Anthony Musa, they say died of heart attack, and they say the other woman will also die. They don't really have much information about her. And the Anthony Musa, they say he died. So in his own case, he has 3 children in that school that were kidnapped. What does this mean for the family, especially if they finally recover these children back?
Yeah, it's a colossal loss. Colossal loss in the sense that the man cannot come back to life. And part of the implications of a level of insecurity in the country be that. If they talk about that one, they follow my colleague's gist just now about a breaking news. One of the Anglican priests too,
Yes,
we then kidnap, into don't die for the hands of kidnappers, you understand? So if you check some of these stories, the kind of losses we would record daily, it worrisome. It worrisome. Some of these isolated cases, government no dey even pay attention to them. And it's happening almost every hour in the country as we speak right now. The one way they noisy, oh, then go school, then go pay people plenty. But then they do this attack almost every day. From one family to another, from one village to another, from one community to another. So only the one way enter news, now people they hear about. So it's just for you to know, say the situation they critical, especially in the north, and they really need to do something reasonable about it. Government don't they run scatter, giving different kind of approach, but Nigerians need result, the way they always talk about that. And to achieve that result, you will have to be frank about whatever you are doing.
okay.
Don't make move that will make it look like, oh, if you do this thing, it will cost your political ambition at the detriment of Nigerians that are dying almost every day. For instance, this family now, maybe eventually they will release those children. to return as fatherless children. Who go manage them? Automatically, they don't already touch their destiny. You understand? So, how many of these cases now government want to take care of? We then go even get money to feed people and to do capital projects. If you want to be paying these families that they are killing, that they are touching almost every time, how many of those cases you feel even manage? So the best way is to get rid of this situation where we find ourselves. And to achieve it, sincerely speaking, not be something where you go just use. You can't use the same approach where you have been using for years, for over 10 years now, and you want to get a new result. For instance, we don't hear about, okay, we know the sponsor of these guys. We don't hear about that to retire. Governors have been coming out to say, we even know these guys. DSS came out to say, okay, we contacted these people to release some girls. So if you check some of these things, the intent no be problem. But the political will to do the needful, that be the main problem. If you thought, okay, because of say they want to use these children as shield, now the reason why you know we attack them, then release. 24 hours after what happened, 48 hours what happened. Former head of state don't talk, say, if insecurity linger for 2-3 days, government and did there. If it be directly or indirectly. So who did the cabinet of government? They don't talk. A particular governor been talk how even the Minister of State for Defense too get a link with terrorism here and there. But in return, the government talks, okay, now be the baba of negotiator. He get experience. They don't have the experience of negotiating with terrorists to his CV. May go negotiate. True now. He has done it. They asked him to go to Kebi. He don't already achieve them. In CV, don't already they jack up now. But who they suffer the loss of this CV we're talking about? So the matter they too complicated. And the most shocking and the unfortunate part of all this story be say there's nothing new where government don't know about. So what is stopping these people to act?
Waiting they stop these people to act. Anyway, in answer to your question, on Wednesday, Oga Presido don't stand up. He brought out a statement where he personally signed, and they don't come out now, come put security emergency all over the country. He has now declared emergency on insecurity all over the country. He can't order the army, police, intelligence service. Say now 30,000 MB say may they recruit, may they add another 20,000, recruit 50,000 officers, you get, and then may them do more people, send them on deployment. That's now one of the things them, national emergency. I want me to hear the point so that you will talk about 50,000 recruitment into the police, and then even military, enlist more personnel, deploy them. He also say for now NYSC camps, say National Youth Service camps, may they turn them temporarily to police training depots. Say all those 100 police and where they withdraw, may them quickly go do them crash training using NYSC camps. You get as the training places them. Then he still order DSS, Department of State Service, say all the forest guards where they don't train, they should push them into the forest. May them go flush out the terrorists and bandits them. You don't hear that one? Then he still say, may National Assembly now start the process of to review the state police laws so that any states where they interested, any state where we say they want to do state police, I beg, may they allow them to go ahead. Then he mentioned, say, may they not they put boarding schools now for deep villages anymore. Maybe they put areas of protection, churches and mosques where one they gather, may they request for security. Then he still came out now to talk about Federal Ministry of Livestock Development. Can they ask headsmen them now, all these headers them say, I beg any of them will get illegal weapon. May they surrender this weapon. May they end open grazing. I say ranching. You get, he say ranching now be the way forward. So all of this.
Yeah, all this one, they beautiful when you read them, you understand?
Yes.
But no, they new to Nigerians, right? We appreciate the fact that they make that move.
Okay.
We will now give kudos to Oga Presido when these words turn to action, and when the actions turn to results. We can't be celebrating this order because you will agree with me, no be the first time, no be the second time we would always give. By now, I expect to be saying, oh, they don't already detain one particular policeman because they thought say may no follow VIP, he follow him. I expect a story to say, we suspend a particular DPO because he still give order or he still allow his men to follow VIPs. Those are the kind of indicators where could make people know, say you dey serious about whatever you say. That one dey there. 50,000 security guys. Good. At least, if we are having something lesser before, you get extra 50,000, it makes sense. But is it enough? The answer is no. What is happening to Stephen Oronsaye's report, where then talk, say, we need to harmonize these guys. Sometimes they even clash. No be your responsibility. I mean, supposed to they protect public facilities. That is civil defense. No be police responsibility. At a point, they carry themselves go court in Kogi State. Court still talk, say police also get the responsibility. You see the drama, interagencies, security agencies drama. So we also need them to talk. At a point, Tinubu government thought say they want to revisit that report. They even assign people to go and touchlight it. What is an update on it? We are talking about 300,000 policemen and stuff like that. If you can be able to add it up to the number of civil defense we get, you can be able to add it up to the number of road safety we get, which is the recommendation they are talking about. Now they assign their responsibility, let them get somebody to be coordinating their affairs. Because as we speak right now, you go still see police for road. You go still see road safety for road. Some places you go even still see civil defense. They are almost duplicating their activities. If you don't have enough, maybe to double the figure as we speak right now, or to increase the number of our policemen and soldiers to 1 million, then can we harmonize these guys? Can we join them together? Can we ask them to complement what we they see right now? It will also help. But you don't do that commitment. You don't make the pronouncement. You want to act on that report. We don't see result till this moment. Now the reason why they talk, say, some of these measures where Oga Presido be real out, no be problem. If you hear that, it go dey sweet for your ear. But if you're in Nigeria, we don't already do used to hearing this kind of order, and when the situation calm down a bit, everybody go back to their usual former businesses, then you might not be taking it seriously until when you see it materializing. So now the reason why they talk, okay, if you get some of these things in place, you don't commit yourself at a point when they rise the issue of state police that time. Now when the insecurity they go stronger and stronger that time, we think say now maybe something where they go finish within 1 or 2 months. But when the situation calm down again, we know they hear them again. Now they are now committing the lawmakers to go and do the needful. We are hoping that they will be able to do that needful. And I doubt if any state will say, I know they're ready for state police. Except if they talk, say they don't get money to pay the people. And with the current situation, almost every state now, they are now going, their budget is going into trillion. I saw that of Katsina, very close to 800 plus billion. Unlike before, the likes of Kano will be having 250 billion. Kano now 1.3 trillion. So the money is pumping in the name of saying we don't already come on subsidy, we don't get hand for dollar, whatever again. So if this not the case, if now want add body to Nigeria and say they don't get enough money to take care of themselves, they are not supposed to also be taking care of their security. And the little they have, they go and use it to pay ransom again. You know, they fair to Nigerians. Some, they even sell properties where they inherit, some the one where they get. So if you check some of these things, talking is not a problem in this country. We have beautiful ideas. Now, how to make it work might be our problem. And I hope this one will not be the normal way of talking without any result.
So, but the talk, when you talk now to the headers, say open grazing should be ended, ranching is the way forward.
Is it today we have been hearing about this? When the Tinubu government created the Ministry of Livestock and whatever that time, based on the report where the likes of a Jega committee and Gandu JB do that time, we thought they will swing into action immediately. That was the impression of many Nigerians, even though, again, it still add up to our recurrent expenditure because you have to pay people that they will mobilize, they will employ, their gas, traveling now to go and check experience in so country, and they will come back with nothing. What do we see? Close to government houses nationwide, we still see movement of these cows. In Abuja here, They still move around in lucrative and strategic locations in the FCT. So must it be only when we have problem before we start remembering some of these policies? Why the need for the creation of that ministry in the first place? Are they really even ready politically to say we want to implement every single thing? They're talking about this ranching, open grazing here and there. Are they fully ready to do that? The people they want to pursue to a particular location to be taking care of their animals, are they ready? Is there anybody? Part of what in some of them, this bandit, they tell us, okay, they not allow them to move their cows again here and there. What are they doing in that regard? Is the move will also complicate issues for security or not? Some of these things no dey there. But when you check now, the money that these people are asking for, allocating for them to do the implementation, it go shock you. But we still see movement here and there. No animal is being punished. Nobody is being arrested. So it's not words. It's not initiatives. It's not blueprint. We have all these things in place. But when they check plus and minus, oh, if I touch these people now not, they get plenty number of voters. Waiting they go do for 2027. Now waiting they finish up with that. When they win that 2027 again, they want to, oh, I want my party. Even if Tinubu finish 8 years, if God thought saying go do 8 years, I want my party to still win that election. If I do this, if I do that, they no go vote for me. Now waiting they kill us with that. Buhari thought say he's supposed to don't implement subsidy removal. But he suspended it for 18 months because he wanted his party to win election. A governor don't tell us, say, this NECO exam where we they pay for my children, my people are not passing the exams. I supposed to use almost this 300 million to go and buy chairs instead of them sitting on bare floor. But if I do that now, my political opponent go to say, when then they there, then they pay. But now we know they pay. You see the problem of politics in this country?
But as a Nigerian, before we go move to the next discussion, as a Nigerian, with the recent, developments, the last 2 weeks, the last 3 weeks, the last 1 week, if you are to rate the Presido response to how things be, will you say he has at least showed up?
No, if you want to compare notes, say the likes of Jonathan administration, or even before that, to the current situation right now, I will give kudos to the current government in terms of response. They are very smart and very fast in response approach. You understand? Before people cough, they don't reason with waiting, then they talk about. So I will commend the current government on top of that particular one. Whether we like it or not, immediately they kidnap those children. We then thought say their papa eventually died. If to say that immediately they secure their release, we will not lose that man, right? Sure. You understand? Sure. So the longer you are delaying the process, the more havoc we want to create. So in terms of response, I will appreciate the current government. It's just so unfortunate that most of the responses is not a final answer. It's just like say headache, they worry you, or pain, your body, they pepper you, they pain you, they give you pain reliever. If no be the real thing where they cause that pain, when that thing expire, the pain go surface again. That is the kind of response we will see right now. But we've been getting timely response from Tinubu government.
Okay, we've been getting timely response from Tinubu government. That's now according by my guest, Kolawole Omoniyi. Now you don't hear the matter where they talk. Oga Presido don't stand up, declare national emergency on top insecurity, and make some sharp resolutions. Collect more people for work inside security. Put more forest guards them out there to take flush out insecurity. Oh yeah, lawmakers quickly begin to do the process of state police. Please, headsmen, drop weapons, make we, use ranching and plenty other decisions then. Now I ask you, what you think? You think say Oga Presido is proactive? You feel say this in decisions then, it will also help to show say this government is working. You feel talk to us on top of our WhatsApp 0906 891 8345. Just send us your message. Tell us where you message us from, and waiting be your name, and we go read them out to your hearing. Or you drop your own comment inside the comment section of this video, both on WhatsApp, both on Facebook and on YouTube at CHRICED Radio TV. 0906 891 8345. That now the WhatsApp number. Now, caller, before we go to round up the show, the Senate and the House of Representatives inside their session. House of Reps been do session on Tuesday. They also do session on Wednesday. The Senate do their own session on Wednesday, and it was not funny. In short, they say in a rare, the way they put them, even newspapers say very rare. They see where they no support Presido for their doings, and again, even among themselves, the APC, they say for House of Reps, it was rowdy, like not be small thing. They all of them they take different side on top this matter. But one part where all of them take put one mouth be say this issue of to negotiate with bandits, where federal government through by or nanuga talk say then do so. Say hey. Say no. House of Reps say a betrayer of country people. The Senate, the talk say this thing where they do so, if it to make insecurity worse. In short, House of Reps on top one group where they call themselves House to the Rescue. The talk say check history, check everywhere. No any country where they work, no any country where make sense where they negotiate with bandits, and say some other countries where even try, and they give example, they call Mexico, they call Colombia, they call Afghanistan, they call Mali, they call Somalia. They say some countries where try, end well for them. What do you think about the Igiaga from both the Senate and the House of Representatives on the way with federal government they handle the getting back of kidnapped victims?
At least it's good that they are waking up from their slumber anyway, because people have been complaining about we see the National Assembly, the 10th National Assembly as rubber stamp. And so if they are talking now, it be like say don't hook them for neck. And apart from that too, if they are saying anything otherwise now, their people, their constituents, where the thing they pepper well, they know what it means. You get some certain things where you feel no care, you can say it anyhow. All this, their drama, Natasha, this, that one, feel no concern. But where you they represent that they kidnap them, you go, they say something else. Say that one feel cost your political career. So they too, they will be sensitive about the move where they make right now. So that one they there. And beyond that, even they too, anybody is a potential victim in Nigeria as you speak right now. So that one too, now another thing, if no be you, if it be your family, if it be your close relation and what have you. So if you check it, you go know, say no location is smiling as you speak in the country, even though some better than another one. So if you get this kind of reactions, I think now something will be the trigger around with that. So if they're not talking about, okay, negotiation or no negotiation, we don't already talk about them too, because it don't make any reasonable sense. The way they want to go about them. For instance, the people where you negotiate with, they are not even demanding anything from you. It's easier for you to say, okay, for instance, there be the reference for the likes of Gumi being the talk, say, okay, yeah, I been negotiate with Bandit and the Danger Delta militant here and there. Their demands were specific then. And it was obvious. Everybody understood what they were passing through. Oh, when I discover oil for our side, and we know they gain them. It can't they turn to cost to us. That one they clear. We need this, we need that, we need this. They started Niger Data Commission and so many other privileges like that. Some people don't already take that means to even travel, go Bodoyibo, graduate and stuff. Even though their demands still never end, they are still agitating for more, but they still never doing enough for them. But we know, say, those one, then get specific demand and then get justifiable reason for waiting them they do. Now these people, you can't even define them or their groups. Some people say they are united. Some people go to say no, then get different organs where they work for.
Somebody mentioned, say, from their record, they have 80 known leaders of different bandits groups in different segments of this country.
Now, when we were talking about Niger Delta, if somebody is referencing, then do negotiation with these guys, they had only one mission. And they have specific demands. And federal government addressed it. We enjoyed relative peace. But in a situation whereby you have these people scattered everywhere, waiting be the offense where we commit. The one that people can easily relate with a bit. Some of them that is okay, maybe they are S-men and they not allow them to move again, or maybe they are clashing with farmers and stuff like that. Or maybe reprisal attacks because of you kill my people, I won't kill your people. Those ones still, but even in this, what kind of negotiation now you want to do? What kind of demands you want make? You are now kidnapping people. You are getting millions of naira in return. How I want to negotiate with you on that? To say, okay, come back, let me come and give you 100,000 naira or 70,000 naira work for you not to keep people again. When you kidnap somebody and you are getting 50 million, 100 million per operation, how can I convincingly bring you back to the society with that kind of situation, if not be by force? So the best way government can do it, they have been talking about both kinetic and not kinetic, and I agree with that. Use kinetic to deal with the people when don't hear word again, when get coconut head. Use kinetic to deal with them. Then use non-kinetic not to get more people into their camp. Make sure that you stop it. No matter their number, if you don't allow them to recruit more, you will end them. The capacity is there. But in a situation whereby the drivers of waiting they made these people go join banditry is still full everywhere there, including some that they are even conscripting. Say by fire, by force, you must follow us. So if you don't feel address that one, negotiation no go feel work with these people because their mouth don't wide. It's just like you get a job, they are paying you 1 million naira. They say make you live there. You can take job of 50,000 naira. It go hard you. If not be by force or something will be say, it go hard you to say, you can't say no before you can feel leave that kind of job. That is the way these people are saying it. And then get mission again. Some get religion and perspective to their mission. Some now tribalism. Some now even Western education. So many factors like that you cannot really assemble these people together to say you want to negotiate with them and end this drama. So if you cannot do that, get rid of that system and the ideology. If you cannot kill the ideology, don't let more people get into that ideology.
Okay. So now, what of the fact now, say, the Senate don't come out now, say, they want to declare kidnapping as a form of terrorism and also to recommend death penalty for offenders without option of fine or that discretion of the judge make it for handle the matter.
This death penalty, they too move me again. They too move me because I see it as a waste of time. And one of the reasons is because even if they declare death penalty, see when they talk about Nnamdi Kanu, I'm not saying it was okay. I'm saying they must go kill Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? They still get more options to go appeal and even presidential pardon and what have you. But the judge been talk say even international community don't they frown against killing. You understand? Yes. Death penalty. Say based on that, Ingo using Ingo tamper justice with mercy by saying life sentencing. You understand? Mm-hmm. Now, that's for him. But the main context in Nigeria is that nobody is even signing the death warrant. So why are we stressing ourselves on top of death penalty? You will see state government making move, carrying law. When the thing they hurt them, they pepper them. Now them on their own go carry the bill, go their state assembly. Anybody where they catch now for kidnapping, now death penalty. When he reach, may you come sign the death warrant. You don't get liver to sign up. So what is the need? It's better we erase death penalty in our law. We just maintain life sentence, or we now say it's a must for you to sign death warrant. At a point, Ganduje, when he was a governor, he said, may the chief judge, may they sign up. He won't shift the responsibility. When they won't swear you in, you say everything where constitution talk, you go do them. He reach where they talk, say, may you call sign, may they go kill somebody. You don't get liver to do them. And if you check most of these politicians, if you never kill somebody, they don't kill on your behalf in the name of election. But it reach make you do your civic responsibility as a governor now, elected governor. You say you don't fit. President don't fit. So what is the need for it?
But Kola, let's talk about this death penalty now. Seriously, some of this kidnapping, just like what they talk now. You just mentioned, say, an Anglican pastor, so a reverend now, don't die. Priest, good. Don't die now for the hand of these kidnappers. So automatic now, they've led to the death of somebody. The kidnap of a person's child, and again, see the one of Kwara, when they were going there, some people who died. The one of Kebbi, some people died. Why can't they? Because you killed, you should also be killed. Why they no go fit sign this death punishment? Now, if you're saying life in prison, is it in what time it match the crime if they tell person we kidnap or we do all those things them to go do that one? Now, criminalizing kidnapping plus the way we say government say they get their people back by negotiation on one hand, saying that because you know what made them use them as shield. Now they are saying if you catch kidnapper, now they want to turn it to terrorism, and how will the two work?
Now the point is, even if you no catch them now, you can still catch them later. So the problem is this death warrant we're talking about, we don't know they sign. And the people we're supposed to sign and they get immunity, nobody will carry them enter court until when they leave office. And the moment they leave office, they don't have right to do the signing again. You see the contradictions here and there. After 4 years or 8 years, they can't sign again. They can only sign when they are there. And their successors too, they are not ready to sign. So who is to blame? So why the provision when nobody is signing it? When last did you hear anybody signing this death warrant? So why can't we get rid of it? Or to say it's a must. Or to even say, okay, nobody even need to sign.
As long as they don't judge them.
As long as they don't judge them, let them go and enforce the judgment. You understand? But it's a provision in the law that, okay, somebody must be able to sign. They are not willing to sign. Life imprisonment option still there. In fact, when they say death warrant or life imprisonment, you will choose life imprisonment. Because you know inside you can still escape. Inside, prison break fit happen. Inside, presidential pardon fit happen. Inside, they will say, may they come review your case, the way they even judge them. No to. So, with all these conditions, and again, economic implication, we go still use our money, national budget, to be feeding them 3 square meals in a day. Again, corruption go still enter that same money. Somebody, one oga for prison, go sit or say, now 20,000, they still feed these people daily. Oh. You go still join. When in reality, maybe na 5,000 naira. So if you check some of these things, in no way, it don't make any sense to us, to many Nigerians. But unfortunately, now the situation where we find ourselves be that.
Okay. Now, the Senate don't still come out now. So make them go review the laws on firearms, on guns, so that they will allow responsible country people to feed the carry gun.
So how do you describe the responsible? We need it anyway. Yes, we need it.
For people to carry gun?
Yes, after all, they've been talking about it that
we should defend ourselves.
That we should defend ourselves. So if they want to, they should simplify the process. The truth of the matter is that whether gun or no gun, whether they simplify the process or not, people are still carrying guns. The unfortunate part of it is that how many Nigerians that they are even victims of this attack now can even afford to buy a gun? That's another situation. If you say responsible people, it will still be elites that can afford the gun, will be able to buy it. The local villages where most of these attacks are taking place, how many of them can afford to buy guns? You understand? So it's like government still shying away from their responsibility. They are shifting into the public. The same way we buy transformer by ourselves, and the following day they will say na government property. The same way they are still treating this situation right now. If you say you are free to buy gun, their fear before say they feel use them anyhow. You must not use gun before you kill somebody if you wish to kill somebody. You can use knife to kill somebody. So many cases like that. So in a situation whereby even the person who want to attack you knows say you too, you don't prepare for them. It could reduce the number of attacks. But my issue is that how many Nigerians, most of the victims, like 90% of the victims of this crisis where would they battle now in the villages, can be able to buy even AK-47 if they say, okay, we get a legal and the backing to go and get it. Because none of them go less than 1 million naira. You are struggling to feed. Yes, you are struggling to feed. You are struggling to pay school fees. You are struggling to pay rent. And you still be struggling to go buy gun that government on its own get responsibility to take care of. It is unfortunate.
And finally, the House of Representatives, when they do their own talk there, they say make Presido government publish a clear security strategy with timeline, responsibility, and accountability mechanisms.
All this grammar of publish this, that. They will package something for you. From waiting you talk am now, if I talk am to waiting and they call am, to here, then go give you something where you go need to do. They will showcase it to you. You'll be nodding your head. All is well. It still bounds to do we have the capacity to implement some of these things? There's none of our problem that we have not provided solution to them on document. But they remain toothless. No implementation, no action, no even evaluation of the little way we even claim, say, we they do. So just grammar. We are tired of this grammar here and there.
Final say, caller.
Action. They should act. They shouldn't be talking. We are tired of talking. We are tired of orders, toothless orders. We need action to make things work in this country. Action that you don't dare the consequence. You don't care whatever will happen. Let people appreciate you tomorrow. Not because you want to rule us tomorrow. You are denying us some certain privileges today because of your political ambition. I think if we erase political ambition from all the crises we will be debating right now, sincerely speaking, it won't take us 3 months to end most of our challenges in the country. But because of say, oh, I want rule tomorrow, you are not a good politician, no. You know, say one governor too. He's a big coordinate. He knows how to handle things well for Southwest. In fact, somebody, but then to say he no be good politician. And when you are not a good politician, you might not be able to maintain your seat. And that is the fear of many of them. The reason why we are into this deep crisis in the country.
Kolawole Oboni, you don't talk action. Action, action, not words. That is all we want. Thank you so much, Kola, for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
And as we round up the show, members of the House of Representatives been don't talk make I talk again. They say no any country where they work, they reward criminality with dialogue. Say negotiation with bandits have never worked anywhere. Say history all over the world, they warn us. Say countries where try to negotiate with terrorists paid dearly for it. Oyibo talk say a word is enough for the wise. Who get ear, make them hear. And this now where we go round up the curtain on top inside Nigeria this morning. Caller don't talk plenty. You self don't hear a lot. You can continue to rewatch this and still drop your comment on top Facebook and YouTube at CHRICED Radio TV. Join us again tomorrow, same station, same time for another edition of Inside Nigeria. But for now, all social media handles at CHRICED Radio TV, we did here. And our website na www.chricedradiotv.com. WhatsApp number again na 0906 891 8345. Join us there with all of your contributions and your own logo laws. My name na Princess Anyana. God bless you. God bless CHRICED and God bless Nigeria.